guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Today I wanted to come on here and share with you guys my thoughts, my opinions on the products that came inside the November Boxycharm, and then also we're going to open up the December Boxycharm. So I have both boxes here before me, but what I've done is I already reviewed these items. I've actually used all the items from the November box, so I can tell you whether or not I feel like this box is actually worth $21 a month. Boxycharm is a monthly subscription that you can get for $21. So to me, sometimes you can get some great values in here. Honestly, I can't say sometimes because most of the time this is my favorite box that I get. This is one of my favorite subscriptions. So let's go ahead and review the items that came inside the November box. So the first item that I want to talk about is the Bellapierre Kiss Proof Lip Cream. And I have the shade Antique Pink. So here is actually what the container looks like itself. Okay, let me swatch it for you guys and then I'm going to tell you a little bit about it. So first of all, I feel like this smells really, really good. It has a really nice scent to it. And here is the shade to it. So it's really, really pretty. I don't particularly care for this lipstick, to be honest with you, though. I feel like it does a good job of being on your lips and it stays pretty good on your lips. However, I feel like it leaves your lips feeling very, very sticky. And I thought maybe I was the only one and I was having an issue with my lips feeling sticky and tacky. It almost feels like you put that fly trap stuff on your lips because your lips, when you try to put them together, they kind of like stick. And it's just not comfortable. I don't particularly care for that. So if there was some way that maybe you can matte that out so that it's not so sticky, I think maybe I would enjoy this more. Because I feel like it is a very good lip cream and it does smell really, really good. It's got a really nice fruity scent to it. It's almost like sweet tarts a little bit. So I really do enjoy it as far as the way that it smells, the way that it looks. But the way it feels on my lips, I couldn't get over that sticky, tacky feeling and I just didn't enjoy that. So for me, I would say this is more of like it's not a win, it's not a lose, it's just an in-between. I think if there's some way I can figure out how to make it not so sticky, then I would definitely enjoy it a lot more. But for right now, since it's so sticky on my lips, I just couldn't enjoy it. The next product that I got was something from Skyn Iceland. And it looks like this. It's a, oops, sorry guys. It's a Skyn Iceland Icelandic Relief Eye Cream. This is supposed to help with stressed eyes. So what I really like to do with this is use this in the mornings before I'm getting ready for the day. I like to put this under my eyes and I really feel like it does help to like diminish, if you have puffy eyelids in the morning, like my eyes are usually puffy in the morning because I do have sinus pressure and things like that, especially during the winter months. I feel like this does a good job of making not bags, because I don't really have deep bags or anything like that, but the puffiness, I feel like it kind of diminishes the puffiness under my eyes. So I think it's a very good eye cream. I don't think that it does anything more than just kind of depuffs. I don't think it like is an anti-aging or anything like that. But if you're looking for something that's going to depuff under your eyelids, I feel like this does a good job. I have tried this before, and before when I tried it, I didn't really care for it, and I think I was using it wrong because I thought that you use it at nighttime. I think this is something that you want to use more in the morning because, like I said, it does help to kind of depuff your eyes. So if you're someone who has a problem with that in the morning, I feel like you would definitely enjoy this. The next product I have is something from Jessica Liebskin. I'm not sure how you pronounce it. It's called Vintage. It's a illuminating face highlighter. So here is the products box, and then the products container is right here. Mine's really dirty. The only thing bad about anytime you get a product that comes in a white container is it gets so filthy. I'm gonna wipe it off a little bit for you also, it doesn't look so gross. Here is what the actual package looks like. It just gets really filthy because it's white. And then the product itself looks like this. So here is what the product looks like. I don't like this as a highlighter. I think it's a terrible highlighter, to be honest with you. I don't feel like it does a good job highlighting at all. Let me go ahead and swatch it for you. It's just very, very chalky. There it is on my hand. I don't know if you can see it or not. It's just a very chalky consistency. Like, I don't know if you can see in the pan now where I've touched it. It just kind of peels up a little bit. It's just really, really chalky and gross, to be honest with you. On your skin, it just accentuates every single fine line that you have. If you have fine lines on your face, then it's going to accentuate those. If you have pores on your face, it's going to accentuate those. I don't think it's good for me as a highlighter. I think it works okay as a blush topper, but then again, it's still going to accentuate those problem areas that you don't really want accentuated. So for me, this is a no-go. I don't really like this at all. I'm probably going to pass this along to someone in my family that has maybe better skin than I do because I have not great skin. So I don't think for me I would ever use this again just because I do have those spots that I don't want accentuated. I have, I'm getting up there in age. I have some acne scarring going on my skin. So I don't want those things accentuated. So for me, I would say this is a no-go. The next product I have is something from, actually I think this, nope, it's not the last one. We'll go to the palette last. The next product is something from Crown Brush. This is a C513, so it's a crease brush. So here's what it looks like. I've washed it twice just to make sure that it washes up well. I feel like this is a really nice brush. I like that it has the ergonomic handle where you can put your finger. It's got the divot for your finger specifically. And I feel like that does help to kind of guide your hand so that you're using it the best way that you possibly can. I feel like this is a really good crease brush. I feel like it's pretty soft. It's not the softest brush I've ever felt, but as far as defining your crease, it's going to do a good job because it's not super soft. If you want that really defined cut crease, I feel like this can do a great job with that technique. I think this is a nice brush. I was actually really happy to get this brush because I think I only have one other crease brush and it's not the greatest one. So this one actually is better than the one that I own currently. So I really do like this. I think it's a good product. The next product I have is something from, the last product actually, is Studio Makeup on the Go. And this is called the Cooldown palette. And the only way you can tell whether or not this is a Cooldown and they had a warm-up palette that they gave us not that long ago is on the back here near the barcode. It actually says Cooldown right here. Now in this palette you're getting 9 shades, and then I'll open it for you. You do not get a mirror, but you do get some 9 gorgeous cool shades. These are cool tone shades. However, I feel like when you put these on your eyes, some of these don't come off quite as purple as what I feel like they should. Like this one, for example, over here is a really nice purple. And then when you put it on your hand, it still looks purple, right? That looks purple. However, this one down here is supposed to be purple. And you put it on and it looks more brown to me. I don't know about you guys, but that just looks brown to me. It doesn't look purple at all. So I feel like these shades are a little, they're not quite as, I don't know, useful. Not that they're not useful. How am I trying to say this? They're kind of deceiving. In the pan they look like they might be one certain shade, and then when you put them on your skin they're a different shade. But overall I feel like this is a very nice palette. I feel like it does have a little bit of kick up. So if you're someone who has a problem with using products that have kick up, I don't think you would enjoy this palette. However, if you're someone who actually does your eye makeup first, or if you make sure you're tapping off your brushes, then you're going to have no problems with this whatsoever. For me, my favorite shade in this whole entire palette out of all these right here is this one up here. And they're not named or anything, but this shade is just so stinking gorgeous. Look at that. That one I use on the center of my eyelid. I absolutely love it. I love the way it looks. And then this one over here I like to use as my brow bone highlight, just because it's a little bit different than what the typical shade would be. That is the one I use for my brow bone. I really love those like shimmery shades. I feel like the shimmery shades in this palette are spectacular. I feel like the mattes are a little too powdery. So for me, I feel like this is a hit and miss type of palette. I feel like there are certain shades that work better than others. I feel like the shimmer shades work really, really well. I feel like when you use them wet or dry, they work really well. Wet, they look a little bit more intensified. Dry, they just look beautiful in the eyes, and they do not accentuate fine lines. I don't feel like the only one that I can say probably does accentuate fine lines, because I did have a little bit of an issue, is this one right here. I feel like this one accentuated my fine lines a little bit. But all the other shimmers in here, I feel like they did not accentuate my fine lines. I feel like it made my eye look nice and smooth and beautiful, actually. I'm actually wearing this palette on my eyelids today. I don't know if you guys like this look or not. I can definitely do a recreation of this look if you enjoy it, so let me know. I really do like this palette, though. I feel like this is probably my favorite item. I really have been enjoying these Studio on the Makeup Go palettes. I feel like they're really nice palettes. I feel like they're definitely something that you would be excited about getting in a box. I'm not sure I would pay the amount of money that they're saying that these are worth. These are worth $50, they're saying. I don't think I would pay that for them because I don't feel like they're that great of quality. I feel like they're good. I would say out of a 10, I would give them maybe an 8.5. So I would still say they're good, but I just don't think that they're worth $50. I think $50 for this palette is just a little too on the steep side. But I do feel like it's a nice palette, so if you're looking for a good palette and you got this box, I think you did get a nice palette. So really do enjoy this. Now let's move on to, okay, so as far as, let's go ahead and discuss whether or not I feel like this was worth the $21. So for me, I feel like I really love the Skyn Icelandic eye cream. I love this. I love the eyeshadow palette. I feel like it is a great palette. Like I said, there are some things that you're going to have to work with. The mattes are a little powdery. But other than that, I feel like it's really good. So I love this palette. I like the crease brush. I think the crease brush is really good. If I can figure out how to make this lip thing get a little bit more matte and not so sticky, then I would love this also. But the highlighter for me is a no-go. So this is for me, I'm not even going to count that into the box. So for these 4 items right here, I feel like they're definitely worth $21. So for me, I feel like this box is definitely worth $21. Plus, I would say $21 and definitely up. Because for me, I would definitely pay probably about $30 for this palette. And I just dropped the eye brush, and I would pay about $5 or $6 for that eye brush. For this lip gloss thing here, I would say about $7 to $10 is what I would pay for it. And then the Skyn Iceland, I know I've paid $20 for it before, and I would definitely pay $20 for it again now that I know how to use it better to help to depuff my eyes. So I really do feel like this is a good product. So for me, I'd say it's definitely worth $21 and up. So as far as value for the box, that box there was worth $134.94. So I'd say you got a good value for your $21. You definitely got a good bang for your buck. Now moving on to the December box. So here is the December box. So we're going to pop it open and see what kind of goodies we got inside. So as far as the card goes, the card just has a little bit of detail, like not detail, but there's some little designs on here. It's just cute. It's like ballerina style. So it says makeup on point. So I guess that's the ballerina on point. So that is the theme of this month. So the first item I see and I'm pulling out is a lip liner, and it's from Rosebud. No, IBY. IBY was a palette we got last month. No, what month did we get it? Oh, October. We got a palette from IBY in October, and I really did like that palette. So let's see how good this lip liner is. Let's give it a little swatch here. It seems a little dry, so we'll have to test that out a little bit more. But right now it just seems a little dry. There's the color of it though. And it smells fine. It smells a little bit like crayons a little bit, so we'll have to test that out a little bit more. Let's see what it says about it. It says the IBY lip liner, and a contouring lip liner that helps you achieve that perfectly defined pout. Designed to enhance the natural shape of the lip, this water-resistant lip liner is great for lining. Boxy tip: line your lips or fill them in. Use as an all-over lip color. The long-wearing formula is perfect for everyday use. And it says the value is $14, which that's about average for a lip liner. That's about an average value. So nothing too crazy or anything right now so far. I'm going to wipe that little lip swatch off. Maybe. Ooh, it's not coming off so easy. So it looks like it does last a while. It will last a while on your lips. The next product I got is something from OFRA. So this is OFRA's long-lasting liquid lipstick in the shade Napa Valley. So this is a very unique shade. I'm not sure that I honestly will wear this color very often. I don't know. This just looks very bold. You're going to have to be very brave to wear this color to me. And oh my goodness. There's the shade, what it looks like. It's a very deep purple. I don't know about this color, guys. I think OFRA's lipsticks have like a unique smell to them. They smell almost a little bit caramelly, but almost a little bit plasticky too. There's like a little bit of mixture of both. I think they're good. The scent kind of throws me off a little bit, to be honest with you. So let's see what it says about this. OFRA Metallic Liquid Lipstick. OFRA Long Lasting Liquid Lipstick is one-step full lip color that does not feather. The creamy and soft texture moisturizes your lips while creating a long-lasting lipstick effect. Contains antioxidants and vitamin E. Boxy tip: for the best results, moisturize your lips, then sweep color on using the doe foot applicator. And it says the value of this is $19.90. Which is about right, because OFRA's products are about that price on their website, which not about, they are that price on their website. But most of the time you can find a 30% off coupon, so you can get it for about $6 cheaper. Oh my gosh, this is another one that's going to be staining. My arm's already stained up. So there's another nice staining lipstick. So I'm excited to try that out and see how good it is. I'm not sure how that color is going to look on me, but we'll test it anyway. The next product is wrapped in bubble wrap. And what is it? It's a nail polish from Butter London. And I have the shade Ruby Murray. So here is what it looks like. It kind of looks like the shade I have on my nails right now, to be honest with you. It's that oxblood color. I really love that oxblood color for the winter. I feel like it looks really good with like your big chunky sweaters. So I'm excited to try this out and see how good it is. I can never get the tops off these. Oh, I guess you're supposed to peel off that plastic piece first. So let's peel that off. And then you pull this off, and then it's got that cute little bird at the top. I love how they designed their packaging. I think that's just super adorable. I'm trying to see how thick it is. It looks like a pretty thick formula, so hopefully it's like a 1 or 2 coat coverage. So I'm excited to try that out and see how it works for my nails, because I love this color, like I said, for the winter. The next product is something from Makeup Eraser. This is the original mini makeup eraser, which I don't know if you guys are seeing what I'm using over here typically. I use my makeup eraser. Here's the big one. I use this to wipe off swatches and stuff. And so now I have a little baby one. So let's see how big it is compared to the original size. Oh, I just dropped something. Oh my goodness. The shape of it. Anybody else? Reminds me of something. The shape is just kicking. The shape is killing me. Oh my. But anyway, so here's the original. Mine is dirty. Now mind you, it's very, very dirty. Here's the mini one that I just got in my box. So this one's very dirty. But I really do like the makeup eraser, so I'll have to wash this up because you're supposed to wash it before you use it the first time. So I'll wash this up and try it out and see how good it is. It'll be perfect for traveling, that's for sure. I really like my big one. I think it does a good job of helping to take makeup swatches off and to help take makeup off your face too. You just have to remember to wash it and not to use a fabric softener. They say that you can, but I feel like once you use a fabric softener on it, I feel like it does kind of like make the absorbency kind of go away. I feel like without using a fabric softener, it does a better job of cleaning your makeup and everything. But once you use a fabric softener, I think it kind of messes it up a little bit. But you can use it, it says. And the last item in my box here is something from Pure Cosmetics. This is the Buff Collection Eyeshadow Collection palette. So we have another palette in our box, which is amazing. We've gotten palettes in the last 4 boxes of Boxycharm. That's pretty crazy. This is a metal 10. And it says on the back of here, save 25% off your first order of $40 or more by using the code Boxycharm at checkout on purecosmetics.com. So it doesn't have ingredients or anything on here. It does have ingredients. Does it have ingredients anywhere on this packaging? Yes. So it looks like it does have mica in it and talc. So if you guys are not liking those 2 ingredients, those 2 are the first 2 ingredients in this palette. And this is made in Taiwan. So I don't know about that. I have no idea if that's good or bad, but it looks like there is a warning here. It says if irritation occurs, discontinue use. It says it's paraben free, silicone free, and fragrance free, and it's not tested on animals. And it says no triglycerin. Not sure what that is. It says create universally flattering neutral looks with a Buff Collection 12 rose hued shadows. Rose hued sounds like they're trying to create a dupe for the Naked 3. So I've got it popped open here. And here's what it looks like on the inside. There is the palette. So it's a pretty palette, but I think it really does look like the Naked 3 a lot. So I'll have to do a little comparison as I'm using this to see if it's any kind of dupe to it. And let's see what it says about this on the actual card. Where's the card go? I didn't read about the little makeup eraser either. Oh, and the nail lacquer. Look, I'm getting behind you guys. So the Butter London nail lacquer is an 8 free lacquer in heavily pigmented color and finish. It says apply 1 coat of lacquer and let it dry and apply a 2nd coat. So for the nail lacquer, that was a $15 value. The actual little makeup eraser thing that looks like a pad. It says the makeup eraser removes 100% of your makeup using only water. Boxy tip, just wet the cloth and remove your makeup. When you're done, cleanse the towel, wring it out, and hang it up to dry. To exfoliate, use the backside where the tag is. And it says the value of that is $12. Now, as far as the palette goes, it says the Pure Cosmetics eyeshadow palette is a full-size, a palette featuring 12 wearable shades inspired by the popular smoky eye trend. To maximize the staying power, start with your favorite eyeshadow primer. Blend these smooth, rich pigments to create your desired look. And it says the value is $50. So, okay, so here's the one complaint I have about companies that try to kind of dupe a product. If you're going to dupe it for less. Right or wrong. I know they're offering you a 25% off coupon. I think that's what it said. Yeah, 25% off. So it's still going to take it down a little bit, but to me, I would think that if you're going to dupe a product, because I mean, it's obvious they're trying to dupe the Naked palette. I mean, that's just completely obvious right here what they're trying to do. Even the brush looks like they're trying to dupe the brush. But I feel like if you're going to try to dupe something, make it for a less amount of money so that it can be more affordable for others. $50 is only $4 less than what an actual Naked palette is. So why wouldn't you just go get a Naked palette? That's my opinion. Just saying. So far, I will test this out and see how good it is. But, I mean, so far, I just think this palette's a little bit of a I'll just say it's a little bit of a ripoff, to be honest with you. I'm going to be blunt about it. I just feel like I don't like when companies try to dupe a product and then say that, you know, it's going to be just as good as a value and everything. Because obviously, if you wanted a naked palette, you'd spend the $4 more and get an actual naked palette, because this says $50. However, since this did come in a box for $21 a month, I feel like it's okay that it's in here. But I'm not going to say that I would recommend. Already, I can tell you, I'm not going to recommend that you go and purchase one of these. If you're going to like the shadows that are in here, I would say spend the extra $4 and go get yourself a naked. Anyway, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know your thoughts, your opinions on these 2 months. Let me know what you think of the November box. Let me know what you think of the December box. I will be doing a complete review of the December box in January, so if you would like to see my thoughts, my final thoughts and opinions on the products that came inside the January box, make sure you stay, or the February box. Oh my gosh, the December box. If you'd like to see my final thoughts and opinions on what came in the December box, just stay tuned, because I will be doing a complete rundown of everything and my final thoughts on those products. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, I'll catch you guys later.